Hey everyone, it's Sam here, one of the trainers at the University of Bath. Today we're going to do a session on a bike. All you need for today's session is a bike where you can see how fast you're going and resistance or levels you are using on that bike itself. So what we're going to look at is doing some speed play today. So we're going to do a few different intervals. So we've done hill play so far, we've done speed plays, we'll do a few different versions of speed play today to shock your body. Remember, it's all about shocking your body. So every bike is going to be slightly different. So one of the key things to remember when you set up a bike is that your saddle is roughly hip height. What we're looking for is when you're pedaling, your leg is almost fully extended, so you're going to have a slight bend in that knee when you're pedaling. Once you've got that, you can adjust the handlebars, whatever you feel comfortable. Usually the height of the handlebars will match the saddle. If you've got a bike where you can't move the handlebars, don't worry too much, the saddle is the key part of it. Once we've got that, we are good to go. Other than that, you need a drinks bottle and a sweat towel. Once you're there, let's have some fun. So let's pop ourselves onto our bikes. So if you've got straps, make sure your feet are strapped in. Obviously if you haven't, just make sure you've got your feet in a nice comfortable position, have no resistance and pedal nice and gently. So when you're riding, just keep your knees pointing forwards at all times. It gives you more power in your legs because it recruits more muscles. Such a key part. So let's switch my screen up. When you're riding, always think of full circles. So don't just stomp the pedals, drive down, pull through the bottom and back up. Get that rhythm. That bottom phase is so important. So when you get to the bottom phase, just imagine you're kicking mud at someone behind you. Drive your foot down, really kick that mud back, and that's what will give you that bit more power. It will use less energy when you climb those hills as well, because it makes those muscles more efficient, which is what we are looking for. Let's get to a speed of around about 80. So we've got no resistance, a speed of 80 on that RPM. So what we're doing now is just loosening those legs up and getting them raring to go. So what we're looking for now is just relax that breathing. So it's in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Excellent stuff. So just keep pedaling nice and gently for me. So now we've got a loose grip on the bars, my shoulders are nice and relaxed. I'm making sure that any energy I'm expending is going through my legs only. So remember, take on fluid when you want. We're keeping that speed at 80. We're getting your body prepared. So what we're going to do now is add a little bit of gear on. So add a gear for me. Still keeping the speed at 80. Now as you start building the gears up, your natural response is to drop the speed. We don't want to do that unless I tell you to at certain points. So it's all about maintaining that speed. So at this stage during any session, the factor that's going to stay the same is the speed. The thing that's going to be different on every person riding is going to be the resistance. Key things to remember, just always think of that the whole way through. So when we're riding now, we're going to use an RP scale. So an RP scale, scale 1 to 10, 1 being easy, 10 being max effort. That's the range we're looking at. So during this warm up, let's increase that speed to about 85. So add about 5 speed on it. And then add another gear or 2. I want you to get to RPE of around about 5 is what we're looking for. So it's not 1 being really easy, it's not 10 being, wow, that's a big effort. It's that middle ground. So it's enough where you think, you know what, I've got a little bit of bite on my legs. I can feel a little bit of resistance. That is what we want to see, okay? So keeping those knees pointing forwards all the way. So remember, the breathing is always nice and relaxed. So we've got a few gears on here now, so add another gear again. So what we're looking for now is maintain that speed, so lock it down, 85. Get the speed 85, and we're just adding some gears on. Your body's an amazing thing. It's warmed up, the muscles are raring to go, so we then need to adapt alongside it. And that is where this comes into play. So keeping those knees pointing forwards and pedaling for me, nice and strong. Great stuff. Let's add another gear if you can. When I say we're going to increase that leg speed, we're going to go to 95. So in 3, 2, 1, let's push for 95. So let's increase that leg speed, knees pointing forwards, nice and controlled, smooth rhythm. Holding it at 95. In 3, 2, and 1. Great stuff. Ease down. So again, what we're looking at now is testing your body, but we need to get it to that stage. So we don't just go from doing nothing to straight into it. We're preparing, we're building it up, we're getting you ready to go. So let's get our speed to 85 again. Let's add another 2 levels if you can. So what we're doing is we're finding that pinch point. So now you're looking to be around about a 7 on that RPE scale. Good, so you're holding that pace, so keeping it 85. So keep your knees pointing forwards. So when we keep building the resistance up, even though it's speed play, it's making sure you've got something to push against. If you've got nothing to push against, you'll find yourself bumping up and down on the saddle. You want something to push against, it protects your joints and makes those muscles work harder, and it'll make you quicker if you're on a real road. So when I say we're gonna go for 100, in 3, 2, 1, let's do 100, let's go. So get that speed to 100, keep riding, locking that speed down. So it's in through your nose, out through your mouth, nice controlled pace. In 2 and 1. Great stuff. How's that feeling now? So again, what you feel at this point, you're thinking, oh, that was quite tough. Yeah, you should be getting a bit more out of breath. Sweat should be coming through more. So let's get a speed at 80. So 80 is your baseline. I want you to keep adding the resistance on so you can barely keep it at 80. So you should be looking around about 78 to 80. That's the number we're after. If you find yourself keep drifting up to 85 to 90, add a couple of gears. If you find yourself not being able to get to 78, 80, take some gears off. So once we're there, it means you've got a nice buy-in point, and it means we can get more power going, okay? So keeping it at 78 to 80. So if you notice, I'm not saying go everything you got full speed. I'm giving you a number to work with. That way you control it, and you've got the resistance there as well. So it's called safe sprinting. So keep it 80, so now it's an effort to keep it 78 to 80. If you find it going too easy, add some gears. We need to make sure you're testing yourself. So up next, we're going to go for 30 seconds, and our target is going to be 105 for 30 seconds, okay? Are you ready? 2, 1, let's go. 105. Keep your knees pointing forwards, lock it down. So we go for 30 seconds at 105. Keep those knees powering, come on. Really drive through, kicking that mud at someone behind you. Work those legs for me. Come on, no easing off yet. Keep it going. Almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Slow it down, so your legs take over. Catch your breath. How did that feel? So what we did then was we build up bit by bit, gradually increasing the speed, gradually increasing the resistance, until we hit that 30-second go at the end there, okay? So we're going to do the same now. We're going to build up speed again, and then we'll go for that 30 seconds afterwards, okay? So let's try, take speed up to 80 for me. 80 is your benchmark. Lock it down at 80. So we're building that rhythm up. So again, at this point you should be breathing a little bit heavier. Shouldn't be too heavy breathing because it's not all out, but it should be enough when we're getting that stage, okay? So we let your body recover a little bit. We're building it back up, and we're gonna go again when I say. So when I say, we're gonna go for 110 this time for 30 seconds. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. Let's increase that speed to 85. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 2, 1. 110, 30 seconds, let's go. Keep those knees pointing forwards, come on. Let legs do the work. Kick mud at someone behind you. Really go for it, come on. We've got this. Your legs will get tired, you'll begin to drop below 110. That's good, you've exerted yourself. It's exactly what we're looking for. Keep going, almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. How was that? So this stage now, should be breathing a bit, thinking, oh, yeah, I can feel that. It's exactly what we want to have. Your legs are pumping because you've got resistance to go against, and we gradually increase that speed bit by bit. So slow it down, let yourself recover, take on some fluid. Good. Let's add another gear. Perfect. Keep those legs going for me. So we're going to do some more speed drills now, okay? We've got one more of those to go. Just be one more 30-second blast. Then we're going to do a few little bits out of the saddle just to mix it up some more, okay? If you're like me, you may be riding in your garage, maybe right in your front room, or like me, in the lovely outdoors, or even got trees and that grown over to make it feel like I'm really riding a race. There's even a helicopter flying over a minute ago, and I'm wearing yellow, just like the Tour de France, eh? Okay, so let's increase that speed to 80. So when I say, remember we are going for 110, okay? We've added another gear on now. In fact, let's add another one on. We're going for 110. You ready for 30 seconds? One, let's do this. 30 seconds, 110, come on. Let those legs do the talking. Hang with me now. No dropping off. Keep going. Keep pumping those legs. Drive down, pull through the bottom, back up and round. 10 seconds, everyone. Come on. We can do it. 10. Good. Strong seconds. 2, 1. Great stuff. How did that feel? Feel it now? It's exactly what we're looking for. Take on some fluid. Okay. Let's add another gear. What we're going to do now, we're going to stand up. So we're standing up, you're almost dancing on those pedals. So loose grip on the bar. You can have your hands here, the horizontal, or you can get wide if you've got the bars like I have here. So keep riding it. Again, loose grip. What we're going to do now is pick that speed up, try and get to 70 to 75. If you find your legs keep dropping, add another gear, because you've got your whole body weight driving down through it. So you need some more resistance. So standing up starts off easy, and then it drains those legs. So what we're doing this time is when I say we sit down, and we're going 20 seconds at 115. Then we stand back up, straight into 70. You ready? Let's go. 20 seconds, 115, come on. We can do it. Knees pointed forwards, let his legs work. Come on, 10 seconds to go. When I say it's back up to 70. Standing up for 70. Good. So your natural response is to go less than 70. You'll want to just sit down. Not today. So we're making you work even in the recovery. So when I say we're going 20 seconds, 110 to 115. If you feel your legs can go quicker than that, add another gear on, okay? You ready? Go. Come on. 20 seconds. Ready, go forward. We've got this. 10 to go. Keep hanging in there. No dropping. We can do it together. 5, 4, 3, 2, stand it up. 70. How you doing now? Now you're breathing heavy. You're thinking, oh, I'm beginning to breathe and sound like Sam is. That's exactly how you want to be. So doing little 1-to-1 ratios here. In 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. Nice bit of speed. So in 20 seconds, remember, what's 20 seconds? 5 seconds. Keep it going for me. 2, 1. Stand it up, 70. Great stuff. How you feel now? Let your body recover. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Told you we're doing some mixing up, different types of speed play today. You ready to go again? 3, 2, 1. Show me what you got. 20 seconds, folks. Come on. No dropping. We can do this. Almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, stand in 70. Good work. How does that feel? You feel it now? It's exactly what you're after. Breathing heavy, legs pumped. Great work. Okay, listening for my calls. We're gonna go again. We're going for 20 seconds again. Are you ready? 2, 1. Let's go. Now it should be an effort to get anywhere near 110 now, because your body feels tired. You'll see the numbers dropping. They may shoot off at the beginning. We're looking sustainability. Can you keep it going? Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, stand it up. Good work. How you feel now? So again, if you're wearing a monitor, your heart rate should be up nice and high at this point. That's what we're after. We're looking to test it, to see what you've got in the tank. Are we ready? Shall we do one more for luck? In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Come on. Come on, keep going, keep going. We've got this. No dropping. 10 seconds. Come on. As your legs feel like got nothing left. They have. It's in your head. Slow it down. Legs take over. Woo. That was fun. Wipe that sweat away. Good. Take out some fluid. Okay. How you feeling now? So these speed intervals, they're short, they're intense, but we're giving you time to recover in between. That's the key part. Test you, see what you got, recover in between. So, up next, let's add another 2 gears. So now, let your legs tick over. Good. Now try and put the speed up to 70. So make it so it's an effort to get to 70. The reason why I say that, it means if it's an effort to get to 70, we've got enough resistance for a standing kick. That's what we want to see, okay? So now, if you can, add another gear. Okay, you ready? So we know we say speed intervals, but it's making sure we've got gears for those attacks. When I say 10 seconds standing kick, 10 seconds seated acceleration. So that standing kick, give it your all. See what you can get. You've got enough resistance on there, so your legs won't be freewheeling, okay? So you shouldn't go much more than 100 to 105, okay? You ready? Let's go, 10 seconds, come on. Ready to go. What have we got? Seated for 10. Come on. Ease it down, legs take over. Woo, that's tough. Let your legs pedal over gently. Wipe away your sweat. How you feel now? So, that was a big push. So by having the resistance that high, it means if we had no resistance, you'd go 115, 120 stood up. We're going, let's do it with some gears. So it means your muscles are working, less pressure on the joints, more effective results, okay? So getting ready. When I say, we're gonna build that speed up. You ready? Let's build it up to 70. So this is still part of your active recovery. Your legs are working and you're thinking, right, I need to attack. I can see someone just up in front of me. I got 10 seconds out the saddle to catch them, 10 seconds to breeze past them. You ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Come on, 10 seconds. What have you got in the tank? Come on. Seated, breeze past. Come on. In 4, 3, 2, woo. Legs pedal gently. How you feel now? So at this stage, don't touch the resistance. Let your legs tick over. If it's getting too much, you can feel free to drop the resistance down and just do 20 seconds seated rather than the stand element, okay? Stand element takes more out of you. Use more energy and more muscles to engage your core to keep yourself upright. That's why it feels so tough. Okay, we're going again in 10 seconds, okay? Short, sharp blasts. You ready? Here we go. Let's go. Come on. 10 seconds. Really kick. Seated. Come on. You're breezing past them now. 2, 1. Slow it down. Each one of those gets tougher and tougher. The first one, that standing kick, you may have been, 103, woo! By the time you got to the second one, you might have been about 80. It's because you've exhausted your energy supplies. You've used them all. And then we're recovering before we go again. One of the key definitions of fitness, how quickly you can recover in between bouts of intensity. Hands go wide. So I'm giving you a little bit longer to catch your breath. Just so you got more kick. Okay, we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Come on, 10 seconds. Really accelerate for me. Seated, 10 seconds, come on. Keep riding. Keep going. Brilliant stuff. Legs tick over. Great work, everyone. Take on some fluid. How did that feel? Did it make you feel like you're working? I know it did. So, we've got one more, which could be a pyramid. So let's take off your resistance. Let's drop off so there's nothing on there. Pick that leg speed up, so it's around about 80. Those legs just recover slightly. Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. In a second, we're gonna add some gears back on. And then we're gonna build up the speed bit by bit until we hit a point where we're going fast, basically. Pretty much nearly at your max, but we don't ever get to your max on these because obviously it's a seated lower resistance. So I'll let you know it's a speed that we're gonna maintain. And then we drop it down before having one more little push up again. So are we ready? So let's keep it 80. Let's add a couple of gears on so it becomes an effort to keep it 78 to 80. So remember, we're not doing low resistance speed. We've got pressure on those legs. We're making you work. Work for it today. Let's see you work for those results. That is what we want to see, okay? So make sure you get it, so it's an effort to keep it 78 to 80. So the last bit of work of the day, this one, and then we're gonna be on that cool down phase. You've smashed it so far, let's see what you got left. So it's a little bit of recovery. Because we're doing sprints, your heart's gonna go a lot higher than what we're doing those long climbs we do sometimes, never a hill place. So we've got to let it recover, bring it down before we shock it again. So, in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go 90. So we're picking up to 90. Now we're gonna hold each one of these phases for a little period. Not gonna go bang, bang, bang all the way through. We're gonna make you work and make you feel how each zone feels on you. Okay, let's go 95. So we're increasing it to 95. Holding it at 95. And let's test out your speed control. Because you might naturally go, oh, I can get 100 at this point. We're building up to it. Like the end of a Tour de France race. That lead out train on those sprints. They build up and up and up and up to that final go. That's exactly what we're doing. Let's go for 100. So your legs are getting tired. We're working now at a moderate to fast pace. And you'll be thinking, whoa, I can't keep going at 100 for long periods. Exactly. The more we shock it, the better results you're gonna get. So keep going for me. You ready? 105. How's that for you now? So your legs, they start off at 105 and yeah, I can make it. And he'll keep dropping down. That's good. It's all about testing your limits. We're gonna go for the big 110. You ready? 110. Can we touch that Everest of this drill? That 110. Can we get there? Yes, we can. Hold a little 110. And lock it down. Come on, keep riding. Let's get down to 1.5, so 105. So your natural response is to drop it quickly. We're lowering it slowly. 100. Good stuff. How's that feeling now? 95. Keep it in 95. Good. Let's go 90. Again, you're at a stage you're thinking, oh, I just want to go a little bit lower to 70 or 80. We're going back up. You ready? 95. So as your body gets tired, we make it work again. 100. Let's go. So remember, it's relaxed breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. We've got this, everyone. 110. Come on, hold 110. Keep it there. Come on, 15 seconds, and then we're going to flow into that cool down period. You've done it. You've gone up, you've gone down, and you've gone up again. Then we're going to do a nice casual ride back down. Last 10, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Resistance off. Speed, 75 to 80. Good stuff. So let's let you drop completely because you're in the zone. Your muscles, they remember. Your body, it's an amazing thing. So we have to build it up slowly, attack it, run a peak, bring it down again. Just ride it out, nice control. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good stuff. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And in, and out. One more, we go in, and out. Last one, we go in, and we go out. Good ride. So let's get his hands on the bars, pedaling nice and gently. So, what a session that was. We started off with a nice, gentle warm-up. Well, obviously we've done the introduction to the bike first. We've done a nice, gentle warm-up. We taught you to get the feel of the bike, how each bike point felt. We explained the RPE and how we're going to use it during the session. We tested your legs with a few little bits of speed and back. Then we've done some drills where we were doing 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We did the climbs where we had a bit of resistance and then we were going 10 seconds out the saddle, 10 seconds seated. That was tough. And then we did that little pyramid at the end there where we went up slowly by 5s at a time, come down, went back up to 110 again, and then we brought it back down again. So it's all about the speed play. Yeah, there are some stages of higher resistance. That means your muscles work and your joints have a little bit of rest and not having too much pressure through the joints. That's what's important, is making sure that we're making our body work and not bounce on the saddle. You can always tell if your resistance is too low if you find yourself bouncing on the saddle whenever you're doing a seated sprint. And also we didn't go full max on a low resistance. The only time we went up near our max was when we had a resistance on there, so you wouldn't be going freewheeling, as I called it, where you've got nothing to go against. Your body was already exhausted at that point, so we were just pushing it a little bit more. But what a workout. Hopefully you've enjoyed it as much as I have in the great outdoors here. A little bit cloudy compared to other sessions I'm recently outside, but it's still nice to get that fresh air. As I always say, do your stretches, follow some of the other workouts we have online to do those stretches at the end. But for now, we finished this session. We've enjoyed the session. Hopefully you've got the buzz out of it. I had a great blast teaching it. Hopefully you felt the energy as we were working that session itself. So come back again next time, watch these sessions, tell your friends about them, have fun. All you need is a bike that's got speed and a resistance and you're good to go. Have a good day, everybody.